Hey guys, welcome back to the Pro Racing Hub. You're probably have to turn the volume up. Yeah, technically not supposed to be recording right now, so we're gonna be quiet. Let's go ahead and we'll get ready. So, tonight's episode of Pro Racing Hub is obviously brought to you by Hurricane Racing and the NASCAR Baja Blast, Mountain Dew Baja Blast Cup Series. And yeah, so we have two leaked pictures of Dodge. So, in the next upcoming playoff race at Bristol Motor Speedway for Division 1, we will be having Dodge Challengers temporarily, or possibly temporarily, replacing the Dodge Challengers. And we have two pictures. We can see the number 32 Dunkin' Donuts one. You can see here. And you can obviously see that it's a Charger. But yeah, we've got a Dunkin' Donuts sponsor. So that's a good contract for Fusion, because that is Fusion's number 32 car. Apparently he was testing out at one of the tracks, testing the Dodges. Next one, Weenus Man. He recently got a small contract for STP to ride on his Dodge Challenger, but now with a bigger contract and a sleeker looking car, he will now have a Jim Johns primary sponsor for his 42 car on the Dodge Challenger. Then those two were out there practicing a couple nights ago on the track. These Chargers handle well, exactly like the Challengers, so they're going to handle well. They're going to look nice. They're going to help. I feel like they're going to help the fan base a little bit. We're getting more cars and everything like that in here. Some more news. Since Division 1 is one race through the round of 10, we have two more races of the round of 10 left. That is Bristol, and I actually don't remember what other track. Let's go look actually. Well, let's look at the points first. I know the points is very confusing, but it's not in order. For the time being, there's two drivers, since it goes from round of 10, round of 8, round of 6, and round of 4. Or actually, no, it doesn't go to round of 6. I was thinking of next season. It goes from round of 8 to round of 4. So it's round of 10, round of 8, and round of 4. So the two drivers on the cut line are Fusion and Weenus Man, which are those two that were testing Dodges the other day. They are on STP Motorsports along with Supreme. 3 of the 4 STP Motorsport guys are 8th, 9th, and 10th in points. Now, their fourth driver, or well, fourth. Okay, they do have another driver actually. Their other driver just did not make the playoffs. Yeah, their other driver did not make the playoffs. He won a track. He won Indianapolis, but he unfortunately wasn't in the playoffs. So he won the round of 10 Indianapolis. Fortunately, not in the playoffs. So Dark in the 16 Snap-on, he is not in the round of 10. But 4 of the 5 ST Motorsports guys are in the round of 10. Very good for that team. Their best driver right now is Manto, 3rd in points right now with 4 championship points. And, well, I don't know where he is in points actually. He's 3rd in playoff points, but I remember. So then the other 3 drivers from STP in the round of 10 is Supreme, Fusion, and Weenus Man, lined up 8th, 9th, and 10th. All 3 of them are running a risk of being eliminated. Well, only 2 of them will be. But for right now, Supreme has more points than either of those two in the regular season, so Supreme is for right now locked in that 8th position. With 2 round of 10 races left, Fusion and Venus Man both need 1 or 2 stage wins from those races to be locked. And then, yeah, so that is, then we got Xfinity points actually. We got Drag with 330 points, Rare has 150, Nosy 225, Boss 50, Roberto 260, and Fusion in the number 32 Toyota Supra for STP Motorsports in Division 2 in the NAPCS series. He has got 2 wins with dominating 460 points. Fearless at 205 points. Nakuono 50, Green Crystal 50, and Forza recently winning with 275 points. Danny 250. Danny, unfortunately, for the time being, has left Division 2 due to being wrecked by a teammate when he was dominant all day going for the win. Unfortunate for him. He was a great driver with great potential, but unfortunately he'll be out. Supreme, a part-time Division 2 driver with 60 points, and Bacon, part-time with 165 points. Now, I said I was going to the schedule. Yeah, we're not going to show the season 3 schedule. No, we'll go through here. Show you guys the schedule. I'm not showing the season. Ooh, don't look there. Alright. So the Atlanta All-Star race was supposed to be after Kentucky Motor Speedway, before Daytona Road Course. But, I honestly forgot about it after catching up in points, seeing who would make it. I honestly forgot about it. So yes, we have 2 more races left in the round of 10. Bristol and Talladega. Then once it's the round of 8, the other 3 races. Texas Motor Speedway, Dover International Speedway, and Elwood Super Speedway. If you don't know what Elwood Super Speedway is, it's pretty much like a 2.4, 2.3 mile super speedway that's uniquely configured, sort of like a tri-oval configuration like Charlotte, just bigger. And yeah, it's a pretty cool track. Then the championship, obviously, is Darlington and Knight. Now, the first round of 8 event was going to be the Darlington as well, but I changed that to Texas Motor Speedway, so we wouldn't have a 2 Darlingtons on the schedule. But yeah, that's the Division 1 Season 2 Cup schedule. Division 2 Cup schedule, the NAPCS schedule, as we can see, created by Supreme. We are through 3 races so far, which I will put completed here. Oh my gosh, I can't see my keyboard. We are 3 races through the 10 race regular season. The next racetrack for Division 2 is Talladega. So to go Talladega, Kentucky, Pocono, Iowa, Texas, Darlington, and Bristol. Then the round of 10 will be starting off with Richmond, then Chicagoland, Dover. Round of 8, Talladega, Gateway, Las Vegas. Round of 6, Auto Club, Miami Homestead, and Martinsville. Then the championship round of 4 is Phoenix Raceway, or ISM Raceway. Same thing. So yes, that is the Division 2 schedule, the NAPCS schedule. NAPCS series schedule. Now, we might as well release the Season 3 Cup schedule. This could change. This could easily change. This is what we're planning. It could easily change. But for right now, Season 3 Division 1 Cup schedule is Daytona, is the Daytona 500 at Daytona International Speedway, Then we have the Factorio 400 at Auto Club Speedway, the NAPCS 400 at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Pretty much a big self-promoting event there. Then sponsored by Firewood Racing for the Firewood Racing 300 at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. The Ford Owners 300 at Kansas Motor Speedway. Then another big race on the schedule, the Hurricane Racing 500 at Atlanta Motor Speedway, the Ford Coyote 400 at Homestead Miami Speedway, then the Dodge 500 at Richmond, then the All-Star Races Texas, Chevy 500 at Talladega, and the biggest race of the year, the Coca-Cola 600 at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Then the name of the cutoff track, which is still not set, is probably the most unproven track on the schedule so far, as in it's the least likely to happen. And that is named the 10th Playoff Cutoff 500. That is the name for the the cutoff at the end of the playoffs. It'll be at Rockingham Speedway for the time being. Then we have the round of 12 at Bristol Motor Speedway, round of 10 at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, round of 8 at Elwood Super Speedway, round of 6 at Darlington Raceway, championship at Atlanta Motor Speedway, which could change. I do not know what they could change to, but that Atlanta championship event could change for Season 3. So that is the Season 3 Division 1 Cup schedule. I'd say it's about halfway done. I mean, this is all the events we're going to have. We're not going to have any more races, but we could change some tracks around, but we're not going to have any more races than what's shown right here. A 17 race season, counting the playoffs. So yes, that is tonight's Road Racing Hub episode. Shorter, just showing the shorter one, just showing some of the leaked Dodges that are coming around for the round of 10 Bristol in a few days. Those are a couple of the Dodges. The rest of them, all brought to you by STP MOTORSPORTS, have not been revealed yet. They will be revealed sometime soon. Oh, wait a minute. I got one more thing to do I almost forgot about. Playoff predictions. My playoff predictions for this season, Season 2, Division 1. I'm not going to do Division 2 predictions, I'm going to do Division 1 predictions. These predictions will start at Bristol Motor Speedway with the second of 3 races in the round of 10 playoffs. My prediction is that everyone that is highlighted green makes the playoffs. So pretty much what it says right here, that is my prediction. Now, I feel really bad for saying this, but I really don't think Weenus Man has much of a chance to get. I mean, Weenus Man did really good at Kansas. He was in the lead for a few laps. He did really good running that 42 Dodge car. But I just don't know. With both their teammates Supreme and Fusion, well, with 2 of his teammates Supreme and Fusion fighting for that spot with more advantages, I don't know if Weenus Man will just have enough luck at Bristol or Talladega. I think his best chance is Talladega, but it all depends on what Fusion Supreme does at Bristol. Now, that's why I'm saying I don't think Weenus Man will advance. And it's just, I think Talladega, he could easily show some skill and get a stage win or possibly a win. But I don't know about Bristol. I think Bristol's going to be one of the hardest tracks for him this year because he is a mobile player, which Supreme's a mobile player. Supreme's been doing it for a long time. I don't know how long Weenus has been doing it for, but Supreme is a more skilled mobile driver. than Venus, and I really think Supreme and Fusion are going to be fighting for the number 8 spot in Bristol, with both of them being slightly more experienced than Venus Man. I don't know if Venus Man has much of a chance. If he gets too far behind at Bristol, he will be in a must-win or a two-stage win circumstance for Talladega, which is my reasoning that I don't have him moving on to the round of 8. Fusion versus Supreme. Let's say now Venus is out. We're fighting for that 8th position at Talladega. Let's say it's let's just say it's Bristol. Let's say Venus Man is out of the conversation. By what I see, or what I've seen, I've never seen Fusion race at a short track. I've seen Supreme race at a short track a couple of times. I think Supreme has got that number 8 spot locked in. Fusion and Supreme are both really good drivers. Now I really think it's much of a tie, but I think I have Supreme right down moving on to the round of 8. Now, my reasoning is because Supreme did really good in Hurricane D3 at Bristol Motor Speedway. Then again, that is Truck Series in a completely different league, but not all those aspects are completely gone at Bristol. I think Supreme will get a top 5 at Bristol for the finishing standings for the final stage. By the looks of it, Supreme, Fusion, and Venus, all three of them would need to win 1 or 2 stages in the next. There's 6 stages. They all need to win 1 or 2 more. There's 6 stages left completely. 3 at Bristol, 3 at Talladega. I have Supreme wrote down in my head to moving on to the round of 8. So let's say Venus and Fusion are unfortunately crossed out. Now we go into the round of 8. We have everyone in there with Supreme at the number 8 seed. I'll start from seed 1 down to 8. And remember, it goes from round of 8 to round of 4, so half the drivers in the round of 8 are cut off. It doesn't go to round of 6, it goes from round of 8 to round of 4, which is not what's happening in Season 3. It goes from round of 8, round of 6, round of 4, etc. So, if Chris makes more races, he hasn't made the last couple of races for Division 1. I'll say a couple of different situations here. If Chris makes Talladega and on, I think Chris has got that number 1 seed in the round of 8. I think if Chris will show up to more races, I know it's hard for him and everything, but I think if he will show up to more races, I think he can easily get that number 1 seed going into the round of 8. Me, I don't want to, say I'm the best driver, which I'm obviously not. I think I'll be getting that number 2 or number 3 seed. I think Manto is great competition. I think Manto and Chris and Emerald are my biggest competitors right now in the playoffs. I think they will be. So, in my head, I have Chris number 1 seed, Manto number 2, me number 3, and Emerald number 4 going into the round of 8. Now for 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th seed, I have Papa 2. I think Papa 2 is going to be that 5th seed. I mean, he's had a little bit of slump these last couple of races since his win at Texas Motor Speedway, but I think it's going to be close between him and Papa. Between Papa and Adam. But for that time being, I have Papa locked in as that number 5 seed and going into the round of 8. Number 6, without a doubt, will be Adam. I think Adam will get that 6th position. I think him and Papa will be tied or be very close. I think they'll both be fighting for that 5th position. I think they'll both get very close. But I think Papa will just inch forward of Adam a little bit there. For the 7th and 8th seed, I have Supreme number 7. I have Supreme at number 7 because, yeah, I have Supreme at number 7 because Bacon's been getting unfortunate. He's been in a slump the last few races here. I'm surprised he's still high up in those points, but just because his first few races when he was active and got good finishes, that's what's keeping him up there in the playoffs. I mean, he's not too far. He's pretty far down in the playoffs. He's like 6th, but I think I think Supreme's going to get that 7th seed, and then Bacon at the 8th seed. Round of 4. 4 drivers being cut, 4 drivers making it. My predictions for the round of 4: Chris, Manto, me, and it's a fight between Emerald, Papa, and Adam. And I'm not going off of what I just ranked them in the round of 8. I'm going off of, well, let me actually open it back up real quick to explain it better. I'm going to go off of how I've seen them perform at tracks. So, in the round of 8, we have Texas, Dover, and Elwood. And from what I know, my predictions for the round of 4, the 3 races in the round of 8 to make the round of 4. My predictions are Chris at the number 1 seed going into the championship. Then I have Emerald going number 2. I have Manto going number 2, so I have Chris, Manto. Then I have me going number 3 seed. And I'm putting me number 3, not number 4, because of Dover. I'm typically very good at Dover. Texas, I'm average at Texas. Texas isn't one of the best tracks. It's a fun track, but it's one of my average tracks. But Dover, I think, is where I could make the championship. Dover is a pretty good track for me. I mean, it's the second race of 3 in the round of 8 to make the championship. So yeah. Then, with 1 spot left and 1 race left to make the championship, Elwood Super Speedway. Now, Elwood, I got a 2nd place finish in Division 3. Nearly won, but I just didn't block. But yeah, I nearly won Elwood. So let's say me, Chris, and Manto are locked in, and there's 1 spot left. And my prediction for the number 4 spot is between Emerald, Papa 2, and Adam. Emerald is a great driver. He's honestly one of the best drivers I have ever seen. But him not making all the races, let's say if Emerald doesn't make all 3 races in the round of 8, and at least one of them left in the round of 10, so let's say he makes Talladega, Texas, Dover, and Elwood, I think Emerald has that number 4 spot locked down in the championship. Let's say he misses Talladega and Texas, and it's only Dover and Elwood. My honest predictions there is I have Adam going to that number 4 spot. In those circumstances, I have Adam in the number 4 spot. Now, is there any circumstances where I would have Papa 2 getting that championship position in 4th? Honestly, no. I have nowhere in my head of Papa 2 making a championship. And my only reasoning is because I haven't seen Papa 2 race much. I mean, I know he's good at Texas. He's decent and average, above average at pretty much every track that I've seen him so far. But yeah, in perfect circumstances, I think it's Chris, Manto, me, and Emerald. And bad circumstances for Emerald, I think it's going to be Chris, me, and Chris, Manto, me, and Adam in the final 4. Adam is right now 6th, and Papa 2 is 5th in points, I believe, in playoff points. Yeah, Papa 2 is higher, so we got me as seed number 1, Chris 2, Manto 3, Emerald 4, Papa 2 5th, Adam 6th, Bacon 7th, and Supreme 8th, then Fusion 9th, and Newsman 10th. That is my playoff predictions for for D1. I might as well do Division 2. I mean, I don't know anything about the Division 2 drivers pretty much. So I'll just do Championship. My predictions for the Championship in Division 2 is Drag, Nose, Fusion, and Fearless. I mean, I guess that's my championship. Well, I can't really say championship because it's going to Cup points, so never mind. So yes, my Division 1. Yeah, those are my Division 1. That's my playoff bracket for how I think it's going to play out with the schedule and everything I've seen from drivers, how experienced they are, etc. So thank you for joining tonight's show on Road Racing, the second recorded Road Racing Hub show. So remember to like and subscribe, turn on post notifications. I do more than NASCAR stuff on this channel. I'll do some FPS games, anything Roblox, Minecraft, etc. Hoping to get more games in very soon, the next up and coming months. Hoping to get more stuff in the works besides NASCAR and Roblox and everything, and Minecraft. But yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed today's Road Racing Hub video, the second recorded one, as I said. So yeah, we got to see a couple revealed Dodge templates for the Chargers. For the time being, replacing the Challengers on STP Motorsports at least. So yeah, thank you guys for coming out here and seeing this, and yeah, see you guys in the next Road Racing Hub or next video. Remember to join the Roblox group in the description and the Discord to become a driver or fan yourself. And thank you to our sponsors. This Road Racing Hub episode was brought to you by Hurricane Racing and the NASCAR Baja Blast Cup Series. Mountain Dew Baja Blast Cup Series. I always forget Mountain Dew. The NASCAR Mountain Dew Baja Blast Cup Series and Hurricane Racing. Now we do have more sponsors. We do have a third league sponsor, and that is Firewood Racing. After this Road Racing Hub episode, I will actually put a Firewood Racing right by the NASCAR Mountain Dew Baja Blast Cup Series. Like, I actually know to say Mountain Dew. So yeah, episodes brought to you by them. They're pretty good. I don't want to make it sound like that. They're amazing leagues to join. I mean, like Hurricane Racing, I'm in the championship round for the Division 3 Truck Series, and it's just overall great community. A lot of drivers, a lot of nice people, great community in Hurricane Racing. Baja Blast Cup Series, very relaxed league, another mesh league, another great league to be in. Pretty much identical to Hurricane Racing. Their Roblox groups and or Discord links will be provided in the description below, along with ours. Thank you for watching. This was the Road Racing Hub. Yeah, this was the Road Racing Hub for the NASCAR Napa Auto Parts Cup Series and the NASCAR Napa Breaks Series. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time.